Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Sian and this is the latest in a series of letters to my daughter. I do one every year for her birthday. There's a playlist around somewhere around here, I'll leave it, but they're all of them since she was about 2, I think. So without further ado, I shall crack on. Dear beautiful girl, you continue to amaze me every single day. You have grown so much this year, both literally you are much taller and also just within yourself you've grown as a person, and it's been wonderful to see. You have grown emotionally, you understand your emotions a lot more, you apologise when you lose it, and you lose it less, which is amazing, because there was a time when I wasn't sure that that was going to happen, but you definitely are still quite fiery, and there's nothing wrong with that. You also have quite a dark sense of humour and quite a dark mind, and again, there is nothing wrong with that in the slightest. You've gone from strength to strength with your karate, and I'm so proud watching you in your gradings. Seeing you achieve is just one of the most amazing things I've ever been able to do as a parent. You are now a brown belt, you're got 2 more brown belts and then black belt, so you should be a black belt by the time you are 10, which really shows your hard work, your determination to get to that point. You do so well at it. This year you had your first karate tournament, and we discovered karate tournaments are very long, but you had no idea about how long we were waiting, because you were just so excited and enjoying being there and absolutely lapping up the atmosphere, enjoying watching everybody else compete. It was brilliant to watch, and it was amazing to see you just shining and totally in your element, and it makes us realise that karate really was the right thing for you, because we definitely weren't sure if teaching you to punch and hit and kick was a very good plan, but it's definitely paid off. You have another tournament coming up next month, and I'm looking forward to watching you. It's a very strange feeling as a parent to watch your child fight another and want them to win. It feels like it goes against every part of what I know to be a parent, and yet I know it's a sport, so it's not like you're actually wanting to hurt them or anything. So it's a very difficult thing to watch, but at the same time it makes me feel so proud, and then I feel a little bit conflicted about being proud of you for hitting someone. Yes, I've got to get my own head around that. I can tell how much you love it, which is all that matters. You've had a good year as well with friendships. You've made some really strong friendships, and I'm so proud of how they're developing and the lovely friends you've got. They really are really nice girls. You seem to be fitting in a lot better at school. I think you're actually working now, which is definitely a bonus, because you weren't previously. So you're definitely trying harder, and you're making far more of an effort with the things you find hard, and I think that's a huge skill to learn. It's a really difficult one, and one that I still struggle with, that if I'm struggling with something, to either ask for help or not to just battle through and try and work it out myself. And I know that you are very stubborn and determined, and you will try and work your way through things, but it's not necessarily the right way to go with things. So I think you're learning a lot more to ask us for help. That's what we're here for. You are an absolute delight to be around the majority of the time. We had a weekend away in London in the summer, 2019, you and I, and we went to the theatre. You chose what we did. We went to Buckingham Palace, which I would never have contemplated going to. I had lived in London previously, and it was not something I ever thought about going to do. It was amazing. I don't know why we've never done that before, and you're showing me all these different things, and I think that's wonderful. You also went along with me when I said I wanted to go to a bookshop, and you grudgingly went, but then very, very willingly chose a book. And I just love having you around. That whole weekend in London was wonderful. You were just brilliant company. You enjoyed everywhere we went, even the art gallery that I appreciate got a bit boring until you saw the giant painting of the naked man. You can trust an art gallery to help children with their anatomy knowledge. You and your brother are also well, you do get along better, but you do still fight. So we sometimes go from absolute best friends to literally trying to kill each other in the space of about 2 seconds, which is mildly infuriating as a parent. I wish you would just both get on with each other, because you could have so much more fun if you were getting on, and so could I. So it is a slightly selfish wish, I'll be honest, but one that would really make all of our lives simpler. So yeah, maybe think about it for next year. I'm struggling to get my head around the fact that you will be 9. 9 seems really old, and it also makes me feel really old. That means I'm going to be 39 this year. I'm not sure I'm ready for 40, but I am. Yeah, you're absolutely acing life at the moment, and I'm really, really proud of you. I'm proud of the way you're knuckling down and just doing things, and that really showed in your karate tournament. I don't think you even needed us to be there, because you just knuckled down and got on with everything, and you weren't put out when you got knocked out, not literally out of the competition. You were just happy that you'd given it your best shot, which is something new to us with you. We're not kind of used to that, but we're very much embracing that because it's a wonderful side of you. You have a hamster now, which you didn't have this time last year. You got Ginger for your birthday, and she's a great little hamster. She is a lot of fun, and I think she gives you a sense of responsibility. You're also getting on better with Dylan the cat and Bella, and being kinder to them, although it would be nice if you fed them their breakfast every once in a while. But you have really taken on that responsibility of having your own pet really well, and that's kind of, again, really nice to see. Another thing that is huge for you, I know, is performing in front of people. And you had a show recently, and it's the first show you've done with school where you haven't kind of hidden your face and not sung. You absolutely owned it, even down to your body language on the stage. You were really enjoying it, and that was fabulous to see as a parent, because I've never seen you perform like that. And I know that you've always wanted to perform like that, but you've not had that kind of confidence before. So for me to see that was just amazing. Another thing that has come on absolutely loads this year is your reading, and you're reading Harry Potter, the 4th book, because I said you couldn't watch the film until you'd read the book, so you are ploughing through that. But it's wonderful to see you actually choosing to sit down and read a book over kind of technology, or even playing. You play in your room all the time, and that's just wonderful to see. I really like to see your imagination come to life, which is what we get when you're playing in your room. You are exceptionally hard on yourself, and I think maybe that's something you need to learn to tone down, but that might fall on deaf ears because I still need to learn to tone it down. But I think your self-worth needs some work, and maybe we'll do that this year, hopefully. Keep on being the person you are. You are an incredible, strong, confident young woman who I wouldn't mess with. And I think you're amazing, and I think you're going to be even more amazing than I can even imagine you will be. I love you so much, little girl.